Hello my dear friends, welcome back to Swarna Sathi, a digital companion for everyone who cares about living a healthy, active and secure life. In this video, I am going to show you how to register yourself on the app and set up your personal account. The very first step is registration. For that, once you have installed the application and open it, you will be asked to allow a set of permissions. The first permission is to allow notifications from the app. This permission is crucial for allowing the app to communicate with you via notifications. OTP, which is crucial for any new user's registration, will also come via notification. Thus, every user must allow notification permission. Next is allowing camera access. This permission is required to help the app take photo or record video wherever required. Next is allowing microphone access. This permission is required for using voice commands as alternative to using typing. Next, select the language you are comfortable with from the variety of regional Indian languages available. Here, I am selecting English as the app language. Moving ahead, if you are 50 years or above, then you may select senior user as role. And for all younger users who are keen to take care of an elder besides themselves, they must select relative user role. Here, I am proceeding by selecting the senior user role. In the next step, you must enter the mobile number you want to register with on the app. Once you enter the mobile number, you will receive an OTP as a notification for verification purpose. If you have allowed the notification permissions asked initially, the app will send you the OTP via notification. This OTP usually gets auto-fetched by the app, but even if the app doesn't auto-fetch, you can simply refer the notification and type in your OTP to complete registration. After you come on the home page, your priority should be setting up your personal account. Go to the account section and fill in your personal details like name and profile photo. In here, you may select any photo from gallery of your mobile, or you may use camera, click a picture and upload it. Next is adding your date of birth, gender, address and PIN code. Once you are done with the personal details, the most important part of the app is adding your emergency contacts. You have to add 5 people as your emergency contacts whom the app can alert in case of emergencies. When you add someone as your emergency contact, an invite is sent to them to connect on the app as your relative from the relative user role. When you click on the Add Contact button, you get 2 options where you can either add the contact from your phone book or add a contact manually. Let's first add a contact from the phone book. Next, you can either share all your phone book contacts with the app or select only the needed ones. I'll share my entire phone book. After that, you can search any contact from your phone book. Here, the phone book is blurred for censorship purpose. Once you get the contact, add your relation with that contact and save it as your emergency contact. Now let's add our second emergency contact manually. Here, I'll enter the contact name, number and the relation and save the contact as my second emergency contact. I have added all other contacts as well to show you the full view. The yellow strip below each contact indicates whether your emergency contact cum relative has accepted the invite or not. Remember, the emergency alerts triggered can only reach your contacts if they have accepted the invite and are using the relative user role of the app. If needed, App also allows you to change the priority of your added emergency contacts using the up and down arrow buttons beside each contact. That's all about the personal account and emergency contact setup. Dear users, be it a senior citizen or a younger one, anyone may add their relatives as their emergency contacts in order to share their own well-being with their close people using this feature of our app. Thank you.